1 in 4 adults faces the risk of heart disease from high cholesterol. A diet low in saturated fat and cholesterol with new Fleischmann's Extra Light can help change those odds. Fact is, no leading spread is lower in saturated fat. Another fact, 0 cholesterol. And on top of everything, it tastes good. New Fleischmann's Extra Light.
For 3 days only, every ring at Gross Diamond Centers will be half price. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, every ring is half price at Gross Diamond Centers. Don't dare miss it.
Now, the 24-hour Action 11 News on WHAS TV.
Good evening. A jury recommends a 300-year sentence for James Ray Cable for the kidnapping, rape, and sodomy of a Louisville teenager. Cable's reaction tonight at 11. Join us.
Tonight, a special PM Magazine special. Plunge into island heat. An island of fun, of mystery, romance, and money. Hide out with the rich, the famous, the royal on the island of Mystique.
Raquel Welch was there, and Cheryl Teagues. Jerry Hall was there. Princess Margaret came.
Go behind the scenes of the Club Med jet set with the boys of summer.
You can't really look at it as a job. It's really a lifestyle.
Meet the women heating up the Caribbean. Island Heat, the hottest day of the year. Tonight on PM Magazine. Hi, everybody, from the Greentree Mall. I'm Leah Bisig. Welcome to PM Magazine. Well, the week started out nice enough. Mild temperature, sunny skies. Then the last couple of days reminded us, though, that it is indeed winter once again. Cold days, gray skies, flu season, all the things that make us long for a sunny getaway. So tonight we thought we'd bring you a little island heat. We'll show you a Caribbean you've never seen before, from the haunts of the very rich and famous to the exciting lives of Club Med's men and swimsuit models. We start with a visit to one of the Caribbean's best-kept secrets, a privately owned island that's become a favorite R&R destination of the jet set.
There's just one very small and expensive hotel, one rustic nightclub, and just one daily flight. You might as well hang a sign on Mystique, no visitors allowed.
By and large, they're very protective, and when we were researching our celebrity issue, we found that it was often very difficult to get the information out of them. They were very reluctant to reveal to us who their guests were.
The celebrity guest list includes Mick Jagger, David Bowie, Princess Margaret, and Mario Ferrari, who are all neighbors. Stars like Paul Newman and Michael Douglas might pay up to $9,000 a week to rent a villa.
It's a very wonderful private island in many respects. Is that you don't get huge cruise ship, there's no package tours, and there's nothing like that. People come to the island. Most of the people who rent houses in Mystique are people who've been renting houses for years.
Mystique is located just 1 hour from Barbados, but only on the most detailed map. Ever since a photographer was thrown off the island for trying to sneak pictures of then-Bachelor Prince Andrew, who was vacationing in Mystique with porn star Koo Stark, outsiders may find the reception here especially cool. These are rare pictures of a $3 million estate near the home of Princess Margaret, who is the island's most protected resident. Scottish Lord Glenconner, also known as Colin Tennant, bought Mystique almost 20 years ago. Since then, it's become a haven where celebrities can let down their guard. Mick Jagger's girlfriend, Jerry Hall, spent weeks here getting into shape after both her pregnancies. Princess Margaret can feel free to wear her bathing suit, and there's not a paparazzi in sight when Lord Glenconner throws one of his outrageous parties.
2 years ago, Lord Glenconner celebrated his 60th birthday party there, and he threw himself a spectacular bash with about 200 guests that he flew in specially for the occasion. Raquel Welch was there, and Cheryl Teagues, and Jerry Hall was there. Princess Margaret came. Lots of glitterati from New York, people in the fashion world, in the arts, and of course a handful of royalty as well.
While most people would be awestruck by such a guest list, the people who live in Mystique year-round couldn't be less impressed.
What was amazing, when I was told the first time, you know who's coming next week? No. Mick from the Rolling Stone. I said, who the hell is he?
That was 18 years ago. Since then, Basil Charles and Mick Jagger have become close friends. Basil owns the island's only bar and nightclub, but while he's formed a friendship with some celebrities, in other cases, serving the rich and famous can be a royal pain.
People who have a lot of money should be able to live easily, actually, because they could buy anything they want, you know. But mostly they are the most unhappy suds you ever met anyway.
Basil is one of a growing number of islanders who are concerned about Mystique getting just a little too rich.
If the island is going to be destroyed for the sake of money, it's going to be really outrageous.
If some of the homeowners on Mustique have their way, even more of the wealthy will be building homes here. But that could mean Mustique would lose its major claim to fame, privacy and quiet.
Because if you come here for quietness and then it's been destroyed, then you have to go seek somewhere else. So everybody would move on to a new place, find some new place. Maybe the world is getting shut to small islands like Mustique.
Truly a place fit for royalty. In fact, when PM Magazine was on the island, Princess Margaret was at her hilltop home with the panoramic view. But now she's not the only VIP to escape to the Caribbean, and Mustique isn't the only island which lures celebrities.
If you want to follow in the footsteps of the stars, head right to St. Bart's. This is where Billy Joel and Christy Brinkley met, courted, and honeymooned. This is also where Raquel Welch, Steve Martin, and Sigourney Weaver escaped from Tinseltown.
St. Bart's is probably the most jet-setty island in the Caribbean. It was discovered maybe about a decade ago and has just become a very hot place to go. The resorts all tend to be very small and intimate. And this is probably why celebrities and the rich and famous like going there, because they can get away and not be bothered by hordes of tourists. All around, it's a very mountainous island, and it has a tremendous French flavor.
Paparazzi altogether, the small islands of La Sainte off the coast of Guadeloupe are rumored to be a favorite haunt of Jackie O and Donald Trump. But funny man David Letterman left after just one day, saying it was too quiet.
They're tiny, tiny little islands with just a couple hundred people in population, but they're very dramatically beautiful. They're these plunging vistas from the mountaintops down to the sea, and they're not very well developed for tourism. If you go there, you just stay at a handful of very small, intimate guest cottages, but they have such a charming French flavor, and the daily life is so laid back, just the fishermen bringing in their fish and so on. It makes for just a very charming escape.
There's plenty to do in Barbados.
Barbados is known for plush resorts and for hosting royalty like Queen Elizabeth and Prince Charles at the famous Sandy Lanes Resort.
In the past, we've had other members of the royal family visiting the hotel for a meal or a luncheon, you know, afternoon teas, which we're very famous for. And we've had Princess Margaret. Prince Andrew has visited the hotel in the past. Prince Charles, actually that little terrace across there on my right with a pink cloth, that is known as the Prince Charles Terrace. Prince Charles dined there on 2 occasions.
When Ronald Reagan was here, he stayed at this villa, Casa Pablo, despite reports that he was a guest here on Claudette Colbert's hidden estate. So whether it's paradise lost or paradise found, the Caribbean has the biggest little islands in the world, with perfect 10 beaches, exclusive resorts, and hideaways for the rich and famous.
Now, if you'd like to live like a celebrity, you might want to try the Galactica Suite at the Crystal Palace Resort in Nassau, which may be the most expensive hotel suite in the world. It boasts rooms with high-tech artwork that can be changed electronically. There's even an aquarium with a giant stingray, and maybe best of all, a robot servant named Ursula. All this can be yours for a mere $25,000 a night. Put it on your Christmas list. Well, stay tuned, folks. Coming up next, how the boys of summer are turning up the heat at Club Med.
It's the beach, it's the sun. It's a good time. You have a lot of fun.
Why did you decide to go into TV? Something else was coming in, which was going to be an extremely important communications medium. No business can stand still, and this is particularly true of any communications business.
For 40 years, you've given WHAS TV News your confidence, your trust, and your loyalty. thank you for again keeping us the most watched news in Kentuckiana. WHAS TV's Action 11 News.
Hello, I'm Jeff Weiler, speaking for Greentree Toyota in Clarksville, and I'm a used car salesman. And after our last sale of new cars and trucks, we wound up with an oversupply of trade-ins, the largest used car selection we've ever had, both imports and domestics. So before you buy a used car or truck, take a look at us. I think you'll be pleased. Where? Greentree Toyota, of course, located 5 miles north of the river, Highway 131, directly across from the Greentree Mall in Clarksville.
You think having something framed costs a lot, right? Listen to what it will cost you at Framing Express. Say a diploma. At Framing Express, less than $22. Poster like this? Framing Express, under 45 bucks. Okay, an art print. Wood frame, the perfect mat, and glass. At Framing Express, less than $28. Plus, we'll have your framing back to you in 2 business days, or it's free.
2 days? Framing Express. Less than you thought you'd pay, faster than you thought you'd get it.
Hey, chicken.
But where's the stuffing? Chicken's almost done, now it's time to make stuffing. StoveTop makes it easy, just push a little button. It's StoveTop stuffing for your microwave oven. Yeah!
StoveTop microwave stuffing is so easy to make. Just pour it into its own tray, add water, and microwave. In just 3 minutes, you get that great StoveTop taste.
StoveTop makes it easy, just push a little button. It's StoveTop stuffing for your microwave oven.
Well, I don't see how they can make glasses in 1 hour. It takes 2 weeks to make glasses.
That was Ed Hermes' opinion before accepting Lenscrafters' Doubters Challenge. Now, listen.
I'm very pleased with these Lenscrafter glasses. I was amazed that I was able to get my glasses in less than an hour, and I thought it was a very complicated prescription. My skepticism with the Lenscrafter service has absolutely disappeared.
Let Lenscrafters open your eyes with custom-crafted eyeglasses in about an hour at these locations.
Okay, even in the land of eternal summer, people have to make a living, and there's probably no better way to do it than as a Club Med Geo. They're the terminally tanned, eternally young counselors who island hop to some of the best beaches in the world. Sure, they haven't had to trudge through snow in years, and they've probably forgotten what the rat race is all about. But is perpetual fun in the sun as terrific as it sounds?
I was hired on the spot. The happiest day of my life. It was great.
We've got a very, very international friends now. It's very nice. Joe is a lot of fun. Every day is the beach, is the sun. It's very funny to do Joe.
They're the symbols of eternal youth. Gentile organisateurs, GOs to you and me. Their lives are a constant vacation filled with the sun and the beach and plenty of fun. If this is work, where do you sign up?
Alors mon prénom c'est Elios et c'est Peter. Comment tu t'appelles?
For the GOs, there's no change of season, just a change of village every 6 months. It's then that they get reassigned to any one of the 22 villages around the world or the new Club Med sail ship. The GO works 18-hour days, 7 days a week, teaching, socializing, and performing. Lori, a 29-year-old Californian, felt she had a calling.
I wanted to live in a gorgeous place, be outside, enjoy the sports, use my French, meet other GOs and GMs from all around the world. It was just the perfect job for me. Vous connaissez les clubs de les WHAS? C'est la première fois. We've got the hottest nightclubs, you know, in most of the places around. We've got the best food. So you don't feel like you're trapped. A lot of GMs say that. Don't you get sick that you just have to stay here? Hey, would you?
Okay, but life on the beach can't be all sun and fun. What's the downside? Well, some GOs look at the job as a way to travel and see the world, when actually many of them are never able to travel outside of the village and see the country that they're in. Their $450 a month salary won't make them rich. Then again, they never have to spend any money. And some GOs aren't crazy about having a roommate.
Edit.
Remember when Club Med had the image of a free-for-all? Well, you can kiss those days goodbye. Now in its 40th year, the club is a family place. But is there still that chance for romance on your vacation?
Not all the time, but sometimes.
You meet a lot of terrific people, but it's hard to get involved for 1 week and then say goodbye. I don't really like that. I spend time with them, you know, we become friends and everything, but much beyond that is not something that I personally really go for. It's just too hard.
It's not, of course, the place to meet people, to be with a girl, not at all. If I want to have my private and own life, I will do it maybe outside.
Geos don't have to be beach bums forever. Santi, a 10-year veteran at the ripe old age of 31, has the most coveted title of Chef de Village, or Chief of the Village. His latest assignment, however, was a tough one. He actually had to reopen the Club Med Village in Guadeloupe after Hurricane Hugo. But now, it's business as usual.
It's not hard to get used to the beach and the sun and all these people and the good food being fed all the time. I love to dance, so there was nothing to adjust to.
You have to be very human. To make people happy means people don't get a lot of time to have vacation, and vacation or holidays are very important for them. So if they spend 1 week or 2 weeks in Club Med, it must be the best time of their life.
So, these are the lucky people who get to have the jobs of a lifetime. They're professionals. Had a good time, a great tan, and an endless summer.
Now, the requirements to be a GO aren't too demanding. You have to be at least 19 years old, be free of all commitments, able to relocate, and have a valid passport. But only 1 in 20 people who apply to be GOs actually get the job. So there must be a certain indefinable something they're looking for beyond the basics. Well, stay tuned. When we come back, meet the women behind the Caribbean's steamy image.
If I don't get some Z's, I'll be a basket case tomorrow.
Nytol will help you get your Z's.
Nytol safely helps you fall asleep fast.
Nytol will help you get your Z's.
In Hollywood, I've learned it's important to always look your best. So if you wear dentures, always use super strength Polident. It soaks away the toughest stains, and its minty mouthwash ingredient leaves your dentures minty fresh clean. Super strength Polident.
Do you know what your car or truck is really worth? When you're in the market for a new vehicle, first you must know what your old one is worth. In the Louisville area, there is a service to tell you exactly what your car is worth right over the phone. It's the Instant Appraisal Line. Before you shop, call the Instant Appraisal Line at Commonwealth Dodge, 966-5511. It's free. You'll receive a guaranteed appraisal right over the phone. There's no cost or obligation to you no matter where you plan to buy. Call now, 966-5511.
Now at Crossroads, get the new furniture you need and pay only 58 cents on the dollar. That's right. For a limited time only, on any furniture purchase you make, you pay just 58 cents on the dollar. For example, if you buy $500 worth, $290 is all you pay. If you buy $1,000 worth, $580 is all you pay. Get that new furniture now and pay only 58 cents on the dollar. The gigantic 58 cents on the dollar sale going on now at Crossroads Furniture.
Some seasonal traditions will never lose their holiday spirit. A reunion of old friends, family gatherings, and JayC Foods. This week at JayC, save on a holiday recipe favorite, 32-ounce Kraft mayonnaise, just 99 cents. And this holiday, enjoy Rice Krispies treats made with Kellogg's Rice Krispies. The 13-ounce box is just $1.69. Traditions and JayC Foods bring you home for the holidays.
At Dee's Crafts, see how easy creating can be. Let us show you how to make beautiful decorations with the handy ring. Create this unique swag in less than an hour. No glue, no tools. All you need is your choice of dried flowers, ribbon, the handy ring, and a little help from Dee's. Let us show you how at any of Dee's Crafts' 6 locations.
It's easy at Dee's Crafts.
The Caribbean islands are hot and sunny. They attract beautiful sun-tanned bodies, and they're also incredibly photogenic. We'll put all these elements together, and you've got the ideal setting for a glamorous swimsuit calendar.
February in the Caribbean. It's almost always the same. The weather is good, the hotels are overbooked, and the beaches are filled with stunning models.
Good. A little smiley or a little friendly? Yeah. Good. Arch your back up.
And do that. Splash it like this. Good. Big smile. Good.
Calendar girls are fast becoming an island tradition, and for the past 5 years or so, scores of would-be Kathy Irelands have descended on the Caribbean, hoping for that one shot that launches them to fame.
You never know what might happen. Who might see it and say, you know, who's that girl?
You got a smile so bright. You know you could have been a candle.
When most of us meet these calendar girls, they'll be giving us their sexiest pose for the 12 months of the year. But there is more to a picture-perfect beauty than meets the eye.
Oh my God, millions of ants.
No, really, don't shoot.
Have a towel. Modeling is not what you think it is. People think that all it is a vacation, and you just sit in the sun, you get your picture taken, but a lot of hard work goes into it.
It's a tough job, and everybody's trying to do it. Come up with the year's hottest-selling calendar. Even though Sports Illustrated is the reigning queen of swimwear, Rick Diener hopes that his U.S. Virgin Islands swimwear calendar will take the crown in 1991. But not even Rick was completely prepared for the battle to the top. With the sun and the beach come long hours, sunburn, not to mention mosquitoes.
Well, some of them are a little more sensitive about these things than others. Some of them are a little more likely to tough it out. Some of them get a little more upset about it.
Oh, 1 second. Would you like some insect repellent?
Yes. But mosquitoes and sunburn aside, posing for a calendar is fast becoming the next best thing to the cover of Vogue. All but one of last year's models were back for the 1991 edition, and the calendar even attracted a few newcomers.
I've never been to the Caribbean before, and this is an opportunity for me to travel.
It was a lot of fun. I'm a little on the lazy side when it comes to finding other work in modeling. Go!
Okay, so some did just come for a good time, but others have been reaping the rewards of swimwear modeling.
I want to feel the time because I know that I'm kind of going. And I should be like, I should just be like.
You know what you worry? You're worried about every part.
While Karen Croni's petite stature has left her out of work, she is a perfect fit for a swimsuit, and she's moving to Los Angeles where she hopes she can model full-time.
You know, a lot of people say, well, there's so much competition out there, there's so much competition, but that doesn't bother me because there's so much more work, so either way I'm going to get more work anyway. So I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Turn the face a little bit this way. Good.
In Hollywood, a bit part is still a part by any other name. Leslie Glass nabbed a role in the Rocky V picture as a ring card girl and has been getting friendly with the boss, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, we're sort of friends, I guess you could say. We talked last night. He's a nice guy. We're both from Maryland, as a matter of fact. So that's good.
I don't know. It's just too elegant, yeah.
But Joelle Wiggins would prefer not to be just another swimsuit model.
I don't want to be categorized as just a body. I want to do some high fashion, some face shots, and some commercial work.
The hardest part of the calendar has yet to come, sorting through all of these pictures for the 12 best poses. And there is the question of which of these bathing beauties will make the calendar cover.
There isn't a chance that I would answer that question.
You make my life so rich. You know you could have been some money.
Well, ladies, for those of you who may be wondering, Rick Diener is taking male models to the Virgin Islands this winter to shoot an all-male version of his swimsuit calendar. Well, don't go away. We'll be right back with more from the Greentree Mall in just a minute.
You know, when I was a kid and got a hold of a nickel, I thought I was rich. I didn't turn up my nose at pennies either. Today, some folks won't even bend to pick them up. Well, here's a bowl of steaming Quaker oatmeal. And I can't think of a healthier way to start the day. Costs you 1 nickel and 4 pennies. So if you can't be bothered with nickels and pennies, throw them in a jar. Start an oatmeal fund. Quaker Oats. It's the right thing to do. Not too expensive either.
Some things never change. The festive trimmings, the eggnog and good cheer, the giving, and super sale at Lazarus. Shopping with Grandma and Grandpa is great, but I wonder if they saw that Nikes and Reeboks were $7 to $10 off. I helped them save 20 to 40% when I picked out Dad's cool sweater and Mom's Christmas sweater, and mine was only $14.99. Grandma said I could get it, only if I helped. The more things change, the more they stay the same, like Lazarus Super Sale, all this week.
The 96-hour marathon is on at your Toyota dealer. That means unbelievable deals, incredible savings, and super low-priced Toyotas like the all-new Tercel. Completely redesigned for $1991, but still at last year's price. That makes Tercel the lowest-priced sedan in America. Super! And make your best deal on every other Toyota in stock. We're dealing like never before, but for 96 hours only. Hurry to your Toyota dealer today.
The Carnival shoes and fashion. Spend less, get more. This week, entire stock men's, ladies, children's dress shoes, boots, and athletics. Second pair, half price. Half price shoes. Plus, entire stock toys and accessories. Entire stock. Get your second item, half price. The Carnival. We'll meet or beat anyone's advertised price, even up to 30 days after your purchase. Give a gift they need and will use. New shoes from the Carnival. Spend less and get more. Store-wide half price sale. Beat the cash crunch now. Open late Friday. The Carnival.
If you're looking for a friendly store with the finest quality meats and produce, why not shop where I shop? Valu Supermarket. No one saves you more. Here are some of this week's specials.
Armor Star sliced bacon, just $1.49. Crisco vegetable oil, $1.58. Creamettes elbow macaroni or thin spaghetti, 10 cents a box. And Tab Sprite, Diet Coke, and Coca-Cola, just 78 cents.
Why not shop Valu Supermarket? You'll find everything you need for less. Welcome back to the Greentree Mall. Now, traditionally, the Christmas season is a booming time for retailers, but now not all retailers are out just to make a few extra dollars during the holiday season. Some are out to make a difference. JCPenney is holding a nationwide book collection for needy children. So why not join in the spirit of giving and bring a new or gently used children's storybook to the children's department of any Louisville area JCPenney store through Christmas Eve. The books will be donated to shelters and organizations who will then distribute them to needy children. Sounds like a great idea to me. Now here's a look at what's coming up Monday night on PM Magazine.
We've told them nothing of what it's like to be a man. And so I felt it was important to explain men to women. You know, I speak man fluently.
Learning to speak man could be one way for women to unravel the male mystique. Monday on PM Magazine, what every woman needs to know about a man. Plus, Gary Crosby recalls the dark side of growing up with Bing.
Truth was, man, we were scared to death of him.
Well, on to a more cheerful subject. Right now, we're going to leave you with a little Christmas cheer from some students at New Albany's Slate Run Elementary School. That's it for us tonight, folks. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Later tonight, the new kids learn the true meaning of the holiday season on New Kids on the Block Christmas Special tonight at 9. But now, stay tuned to Full House next on WHAS TV.
PM Magazine van provided by Budget Car and Truck Rental.
These are the sounds you long to soothe. Your child suffering from a cold. The vapors of menthol, camphor, and eucalyptus in Vicks VapoRub free him up naturally, ease his cough, help him breathe freely, and so to sleep like a baby.
Here at Chi-Chi's, we hear...
Give me a chimney.
A lot. But lately, we've been hearing...
Give me a chimney.
Even more, because now when you say,
Give me a chimmy.
Give me a chimmy.
you get our famous chimichanga, plus a chili con queso and hot fudge sundae for just $7.45. So just say,
I'll have the chimichanga special, please. What?
there's one in every crowd.
Chi-Chi, the celebration of
Give me a chimmy.
food.
Taking something different on those holiday visits can be a problem. Come to Kroger for beautiful solutions. Gifts like festive fruit baskets brimming with glorious fresh fruit, basket after beautiful basket. And flowers, elegant roses, poinsettias, colorful bouquets, and stunning seasonal arrangements. So take something different on your holiday visits. Go Krogering. See the difference.
For 3 days only, every ring at Gross Diamond Centers will be half price. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, every ring is half price at Gross Diamond Centers. Don't dare miss it.
Action 11 News, Night Team on WHAS TV.